let's not forget, I'm your boss. You work for me.
We're not in the office anymore, Bradley.
What is up, ASG? Welcome to a special ASG review, our first review of the year. And today we're reviewing Send Help. We're freshly out of the theater. Really, I don't know, how are we feeling? Like out of the theater, how are we feeling?
First movie of the year, I'm feeling good. I came into this with no expectations. I think I've seen the trailer like once all the way through, and then other times I've just seen it like in passing or whatever.
Yeah.
It looked interesting, but I had no expectations. So coming into it, I kind of expected like just this base story. Seeing from the trailers, you know, the base story of like you're getting stranded after going on an office trip or whatever. You're stranded from a plane crash.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's so many great twists and turns after the fact that are
this is a Sam Raimi film, so like there's a lot, and like dude, there's just nothing.
And if you didn't know, Sam Raimi did Spider-Man. Oh my god.
There's just nothing there. Sam Raimi, just like his movies, just you can definitely tell it has its own style. Always does.
The music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everything about it, like left and right, you're like, okay, yeah, this is his style.
Which the music is Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Pointed that out.
Like Sam Raimi, it's a Sam Raimi film. You never want to miss out on a Sam Raimi film.
Yeah, of course.
You know, even if you came into with no expectations or with expectations, it completely like completely did a whole U-turn on what you thought was going to go down. But it just was like there's one particular aspect of the movie that you're like, oh, this is what makes it a little bit different.
Yeah.
Okay, where it's like they're, you know, for instance, they're stranded. Like it's the whole stranded on an island story, but it's more of like.
It's like a power struggle.
Yeah. There's a dynamic flip.
Yeah.
Every whatsoever you see this weird dynamic flip. The way they made it work in the dialogue was really cool.
The dialogue.
And I love stories that really just jump into it instead of like building up. Don't get me started. Like there's a lot of movies that have this whole build up, and then it feels like we're getting to the very end, like we're trying to speed up to the very end.
Yeah. Facts.
But this one, I love how this one kind of just jumps you right into the everything, you know, like into the storytelling.
Jumping into the beginning, it is the very basic setup where we're following this woman, kind of just on her day to day in work, and she's slighted by Dominic.
Yeah.
Is that the other dude's name? Something like that. Anyway,
Dominic.
She gets slighted by him because he like takes credit for work she does, and then the new boss comes in. And she's been promised this big promotion.
Because that was his father. His father had died, who promised Linda the big promotion, which is the lady we're following. Yeah. So then, you know.
They meet up, and then that is really what kicks us off, is when she meets and talks to the boss dude, which what's his name?
Well, what really kicks it off.
Bradley.
What really kicks it off the day before is the whole. Like you said, like Dominic is like, hey, you got those papers?
It's Donovan.
Yeah. You have those papers, and he's like, you know, basically, you know, the new guy over here that was like got to this position essentially took her paperwork and was like, you know, you can stay on the meeting, you know, basically just
he wouldn't let her come in on the meeting and shit. Yeah.
Basically just scapegoats off of her of her files that she
and
had
she
done
does
in
have
a week.
like a awkward energy.
Yeah, I love
in this
that.
beginning.
I actually love her character for that.
Too,
But then it's like, and you know, this is kind of shooting it forward, which we'll talk about later. But it's so flipped compared to when she's on the island. She's in her fucking element, because also during this beginning, there's subtle hints that like this is a woman. Obsessed.
She travels a lot
with traveling and like learning how she would survive in situations or just whatever. There's a bunch of self-help survival books or like how to on her bookshelf, and she's obsessed with the show Survivor.
Yeah, she's Survivor super fan.
So I love that setup, and then it's just when she's on the island, it flips from that bumbling like. Cause she's kind of just like ultra cringe. You're just like, But it just flips on its head, and she's just like, "This is my world now." Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool like aspect. But and the thing, like once they're out there, you actually find this out pretty early that she's not just there to survive.
Yeah.
She wants to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you find that out pretty quick, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is. It's
and
not
that's kind of the.
Then it's like
the
that
twist.
is not. It's not like a real survival story.
Yeah, because on the which we'll just kind of I'll briefly. They go on the plane trip, which this is the only part where I was like, the filming and everything was just bad for the plane crash. I don't know about y'all.
It was very basic.
It looked really.
I've seen better in a Final
Yeah.
Destination movie.
Yeah, when Buddy's like hanging out the window and stuff, like it's funny.
Yeah. But this movie is funny.
It
This
is
movie
funny.
is very funny.
It gets
I
very
thought it
dark,
was
but
pretty
yeah,
funny.
it has some great comedy.
It's very humorous, and I
Yes.
love it for that.
That goes to go with the chemistry the two actors had. I mean,
Yeah.
Richard
For sure.
McAdams, Dylan O'Brien, they had great chemistry. I love
I think
both
so,
of their
too.
characters.
Yeah.
They were funny.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
plane crash. They're freaking watching her audition to Survivor, which
Yeah,
is great.
that's so
I like that. That was hilarious. But the plane crash happens. I don't know. We could talk about it, I guess, a little later. Did she set up the plane crash?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Just the way she was talking about, like, why do you think she said at the very end, like, why do you think it was just us two that survived?
Yeah, she did.
She's
say that.
crazy.
And I was
But
like,
she's crazy. Yeah.
did she freaking set up the plane crash?
But there wasn't.
But
Like
I
a
don't know.
thunderstorm,
I have
so
no clue.
technically.
Yeah.
But that's where we get to the island.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's
Because
really crazy.
the
from there.
third day, it does show the third day she sees a boat and she's like, it's not time yet.
Yeah,
And
literally.
that's whenever it kicks in for me, at least me as a viewer. It kicks in where you're like, why the fuck isn't she asking for help?
Yep.
Then you're like, oh, okay, she wants to fucking stay here, and like,
And
it's
big,
kinda like- it's kinda like-
this dude that's
then-
been treating her like shit.
and then it's more of just like, I think she's always wanted to do this. She finds the
Yeah.
thrill in just doing this survival stuff.
Everything she does, when she builds the fire, I think that's like the third day after he wakes up and everything.
Yeah.
When she builds the fire, she gets so excited. It's just little moments like that where she's like solving problems and she's, like head over heels about that shit.
Yeah.
So it's just, planting those little seeds throughout. But I guess the real question is like, how far is she willing to go to stay in this fantasy?
Yeah.
Which,
Can't be forever.
yeah, right.
Because, and I think the feeling of watching Dylan O'Brien's character, Bradley. So the character Bradley is an interesting one because it's sort of weird because at one point you think like, okay, he's like turning over a new leaf and
Yep.
you know, you think like he's actually truthful and you as a viewer, you don't get shown any signs that, oh, this guy is like not really showing any signs of sketch.
Yeah.
You know, he's actually turning over a new leaf.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, he cooks her this stuff, and then you gotta sprinkle in some detail. She's like, if any berry is orange, red, or something like that, it is poisonous, and he shows him like how to tell. And so he's like, let me make you some dinner after she's like.
She's taught him for
some
days, and it was the
things.
mega storm. They went into the cave.
Yeah.
And it's the morning after that.
It's the morning after that and all that stuff. He poisons her and then instantly is just like, fuck you, bitch. And gets on his little like makeshift boat.
Yeah. But which he's been building the entire time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And his little laugh.
Yeah.
Every time he tried to do something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or whatever the fuck, man. Bro.
Dude, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was.
I wonder if that was like a little like thing for Sam Raimi to do, like maybe he heard him on Offset laugh like that. He's like, oh, do that laugh in the movie.
Yeah.
Because that is a hilarious. There's a lot of times where you just heard this dude whimpering like, like bro, what the fuck? But the one thing we skipped, the fucking heavily CGI boar that they used.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was hilarious, dude.
That was insane.
I love that.
It was a
I
bit over
love
the top.
that.
It was a good scene, but yeah, it was
It was very bad. It was very bad CGI. But dude, that whole like just her just like almost dying from this boar, like it kept coming.
Yeah.
And then it just she just brutally murders it. And then the next cut scene is he drops the boar's head in front of him.
Yeah.
And it goes-
That's how you know this motherfucker is crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she likes doing all this. I mean, somebody that's gone through all that like terrible stuff back at home. I mean,
Yeah, which
kind of
there
kind of
is
feel
that
for her a
scene,
little bit.
which I don't remember exactly what night that is.
That was when they drank the wine. They made wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get a little bit of her backstory.
I think they were there for a long time after that point.
Right.
Because she said something about like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She said 2 weeks before. I mean, she said 2 weeks, like couple scenes before
Yeah.
that.
So it's probably
it's probably been
They've
few
been there
weeks.
for a minute.
Yeah.
They've been there for a minute.
But they're like sitting in front of a fire and a little drunk or whatever, and they're actually giving some like backstory to these people, and we find out that her husband died of a car accident, and just the way it's framed and the way she like talks about it, it seems like there's something more.
Yeah.
Like she might have had something to do with that. But
yeah, because I was confused, and maybe
because you asked me in there,
maybe because I was like taking insulin, and I like went by me. I was like, wait, did you just say she like drugged her husband or something like that?
basically she said that he was just hella drunk. She gave him his last drink, and he was like trying to get out of the house or whatever, and he was acting crazy about it, so he just let her go. Let him go. That's what she told.
Is that what you got?
Yes.
She said that he had done something like completely like terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm
which
saying.
I assume is, I'm just gonna
Hitting
assume
her or
hitting her
something.
some type of assault.
Yeah.
And that caused like him to like drink afwards, and
Yeah.
she just didn't stop him. She took her keys out the purse.
Yeah.
So I don't think she like
She
killed
took
him
his
like
keys.
directly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But she wanted him to go.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's pretty depressing. It's pretty dark.
Yeah,
I
it is,
I
yeah.
actually really like that scene.
Yeah.
I wish we would have got more backstory on Bradley's character, like something dark.
Because we
like
just
that.
kind of hear about his parents,
And I thought he was bullshit the whole time.
and they
honestly.
were like ignoring him, and he might have. We still don't really know.
I don't know, man. It was.
But like I said, like Bradley's character, and this is after everything that they had talked about. He starts like warming up again, which you think that he's warming up, and that scene right there makes you think like, okay, well this guy's like, it doesn't seem anything sketchy. I think he's actually like warming
Finally
up. But
understanding, yeah.
where my head was taking it, I assumed that the direction they were gonna go at was like they were both gonna be like, which they do eventually, but they were gonna be like on separate sides of the island, getting better at their craft or something like that. And obviously, Bradley just has manpower, and she has her survival instinct skills.
Yeah.
So he could probably do something. I thought it was gonna be like a little battle in the forest or something like that, which it was, but it started more abruptly towards the end, where it was like literally like, okay, something happened, and then you like, this is the final. That's it. You're crazy.
Because the mega twist is after several weeks. We don't really know. His freaking fiance, and some like random dude pull up in a boat.
Another boat.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, we got you. And you just see the look on her face and her acting so great.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Because she doesn't want. Because
she does not want
to go back to that life where he's the boss and she's the worker. Which, knowing damn well, it's probably not going to happen.
He's proven time and time again too that like he's just ready to flip on a fucking dime.
Yeah.
So it's like
nothing's going back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she, bro, and like her character really could be like Batman. Because, dude, the type of shit she does.
She is prepped.
She preps like way.
Because we didn't even see her fill in earlier on. She almost freaking dies when they're like just walking around.
Yeah, that's right.
She falls and like breaks a piece off. She starts to take the fiance back to Bradley, and she walks them back, and you see that she's literally filled up the little area that she slipped.
So that they could fall.
See, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
When she walks by, they do a little shot of the flowers. Like she had it basically marked exactly where she needed somebody to go if she needed to fucking kill them.
Wow.
And so she hits him with the I gotta tie my shoe, and boom, she slips. And we find out way later, we don't really see the full scene, but we found out later that she just fucking hits a rock on that dude, and they both go flying.
Which I don't get is that she prepped all that, but she still felt so remorseful towards the end about like killing those people. I don't know. It was obviously like
Did she
premeditated
feel
or whatever.
remorseful?
No, I mean,
Did she not?
barely. But when
gotta
it got to the end, she didn't.
Oh,
You gotta
no,
think,
yeah.
you gotta
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
you gotta think like a character like that doesn't really feel remorse after because of the world that she was
with her
marinating in.
with her dream and everything. I think she was definitely regretful. That was very clearly, unless she did kill the husband, like for sure, like her first kill, and she wasn't like happy to kill them, but anything to live on this.
That's fair.
On this version of her world.
Yeah.
To her, it's just like I just have to. So, but then by the end, she's like whole different mindset.
Yeah. And so, because she was having that dream, and then there was
a jump scare in there that.
Oh my gosh, there was actually like 3 jump scares in there that I was just like, motherfucker,
really,
like
just really did get me.
Just so like
random
out of nowhere, like it was the boar.
It was
It was the boar. It was the whenever the plane crashes underwater, she's like swimming, and then that lady's face, like it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then which
his
I think that's just in the filming, like bro, that's just a Sam Raimi like staple.
No, it is
to have those little things.
Jump scares
and screaming women.
Yeah.
Is Sam Raimi's.
And then and another thing that's like that I loved about the film itself is when it kind of reminded me of The Substance, where they like kind of see how like disgusting everything is up close, like where they like chewing on and stuff. It showed like another type of film thing where like in this they get all close and stuff, where it's like you see like they did
when he eats the bug.
They did the senses where like she had the tuna on his lip. She had the tuna on his lip, and then it like got on his hand, and he's like, you get
which how did it get on his hand?
I don't know, but you get all the close-ups and stuff of like all that. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah,
it's an interesting film choice, and I really like it.
Yeah, it was fucking
when she's
dope.
freaking throwing up all over him. That's kind of like hard.
Oh my god,
that's back to the scene where
hey, if you guys watch this movie in the future, don't eat food. don't eat while watching this movie. I'm just like,
you'll be fine.
Just at certain.
I was
time.
done before this.
I was still eating, bro.
What? That was like late in the movie, bro. What the hell?
Not at all parts, but the tuna part, I was like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
But
what are we doing?
So then after her kill, it's very soon after that Donovan finds the hand sitting out of the sand.
Donovan? You mean Bradley?
Or Bradley.
Yeah.
Bradley
Donovan's dead, dude.
Yeah, sorry. Bradley finds the fiance's hand like sticking out of the sand. I thought that was kind of corny, but it was whatever.
Oh yeah.
He grabs the ring and goes to press her. I don't know how he got the knife, but he has the knife, and that's where like the whole actual like battle you were talking about happens, which was great.
He took the knife while she was laying down on the sick day.
Yeah, because she was I'm taking a sick day.
That was after she had killed his fiance and that man.
Yeah.
But then again, another term where that my brain was going, I was like, is she just gonna keep killing people until like she can't hide it anymore? Like she's been killing all these people,
right?
You know, but no, they just did the two kills, and then that eventually found out. But man, I swear, dude, there's a fight in this scene between Bradley and Linda, Bradley and Linda, and dude, it gets fucking brutal.
Bro.
Like that scene where Bradley's like putting his thumb. I thought her eye was shot.
Yeah.
Her eye had to have been shot, but like I guess the final scene, it was just all dandy.
Yeah.
But literally looked like it was getting under her eyeball.
It looked kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't prosthetic. It was like CG mix.
Definitely.
I don't know. I think that really happened. I think she had to fucking get like. It
was a good fight.
That was insane, because like there's a fucking mansion.
Yeah, that's the real reveal.
Yeah, because she's always like during the movie, she's like, don't go through those little X's, which is really cool, like stone that creates an X over there. Like, okay, that could have been like Savage Land, like X-Men type of shit. But there's like those stones that create that X, and then past that stone is just this mansion, and it's a vacant, Wall Street guy who owns this mansion. The maids kept bringing them restocking his fridge and shit like that.
Yeah.
But man, to have a mansion like that, bro, you need to be a Billy gazillionaire.
Yeah.
Getting medical help though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, he probably. Yeah, I guess that would be.
You can only do so much with like one doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Somehow people know where that island is, so like, you just click one. He's rich. Somebody, and this is he's rich enough to have a button to just somebody get help. Satellite signal or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I don't even know, like, she found that
early, and we
on.
didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Was she just grabbing the fruit in the water this whole time?
Yeah,
from the mansion.
Well, no, she definitely was getting fruit, but like she could live that night. she knew that it was there. And then she brought the knife, but she didn't go back to that mansion though.
Yeah.
She definitely didn't go back because she was actually like survivalist going crazy.
Uh-huh.
Or else she would have just went back there in the middle of the night and said, hey, I'm gonna go find my own shelter, and then ran back to the mansion.
Yeah.
But she knew she couldn't do that, and she's a survivalist, so she doesn't need to go back there. She just needed that knife to do things quicker.
Yeah.
So she take the knife and then that planning. So eventually during the fight, they run away from each other. And Bradley gets to the fucking mansion, and she's over here doing some like talking to him through the security cameras, like
bro.
Wild
it went
shit.
full horror movie, and she was the slasher villain.
Yeah,
It was a big turn.
Yeah.
yeah, just complete psychopath energy. But
Crazy.
I mean, yeah,
Crazy.
y'all smell that? Smell like shit. I really did think that like somebody was gonna get shot in the face with a shotgun because she pulls out the shotgun. But then I'm like, nobody wants to leave like a fucking murder scene and stuff like that. So I get it. I love her like planning and strategy.
Yeah.
I like that.
You hear that throughout the whole thing.
Cause he keeps saying accounting.
Yeah, accounting.
Linda from accounting.
Yeah. But her job, what is her actual title?
Planning and
strategy?
Strategy, yeah.
I think it's a law firm, isn't it?
No, it's definitely not a law firm.
Yeah,
It looks financial.
yeah, something financial because she's good with numbers.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me. But so she pulls out the shotgun, which another big reveal is not even loaded, because he gets his hands on it and tries to shoot her. Cooked.
Crazy bitch.
And then just gets UFC takedown. Just like
And then golf hit, which was
was
Julian's favorite shot.
really good transition. I love that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Because it was the golf hit straight to her golfing.
Yeah, actually.
But-
And so she's got a book. She's a fucking
Hey, did you
celebrity now.
Did you notice in the beginning of the movie when he's like talking to her, he's like, play golf.
Yeah.
He's like telling her to play golf.
No, I love that. I love that because of how they did that. Yeah.
And it's just like, so she picks up golfing.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Celebrity freaking writer and survivalist.
Yeah,
crazy.
She survived in the jungle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild movie. Very wild movie.
Insane movie.
I enjoyed it though.
It was very. You about to cry?
So at the beginning, you're very. I wanted to ask at the beginning, you're very obviously rooting for Linda. Is there any point, and when did you start rooting for her?
Oh,
What's his name?
I think I
Bradley.
was at some point.
Yeah.
Well, I was whenever he was like, let me cook you some food, and then does that bullshit. And then when I wasn't rooting for Linda is when she actually killed somebody. So it was like you're not really rooting for anybody.
Yeah,
but then
okay.
Linda just
I was
comes out
I was hoping he didn't get his nuts cut off.
But bro,
Thank God!
I
God!
was really
you
sitting
fucking
there
brought
like,
that up.
I was sitting there like, bro, he's getting his shit.
Malik's sitting there just
Dude,
like, don't do
that
that to me.
insane. bro was like,
Yeah, the octopus bro.
I'm
I believe so.
Probably,
I'm sure it is.
probably.
He ate that shit knowing it was gonna be like, come on, bro. He really thought it was gonna be safe.
I mean,
Well,
He
he
hasn't
ate.
and she's been doing nothing but taking care of this dude the entire time.
Yeah. But like, I don't know.
Bro, the bleeding. And she's like, oh, he's a bleeder, and then she pulls out the big ass. Oh my God! Thank God, bro. I actually thought she was gonna put out some testicles on a knife.
Yeah.
No, real shit, bro.
Bro, the whole time I was like, that would kill him, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Well,
'cause
at
you're
first I
feminine.
was like, she's gonna take the hot knife to make it a clean cut.
Uh-huh.
And cauterized cut, so like
Yeah,
it
that's
can't
what I
really,
thought.
because if you do like a hot knife, like the blade will cauterize the wound instantly. So you can cut it off, but the blade's heat will cauterize anything. And then it's just like,
My mouth was
Barbie
like this
doll?
the entire time.
Barbie doll for real? That could have been you, Ken doll.
gosh.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't have no nuts, bro.
Oh, yeah, she really did level the playing field with her survival.
Yeah, she
her
did,
survival knowledge. So it was really cool to see. Because a lot of people are higher up in this corporate world, but if they were out by themselves in the fucking jungle, who are they?
Yeah.
Any of us, like we do what we do every day, but if we're out all by ourselves in the wilderness or anything else, what are we?
Yeah.
We're just man, women, like. That's all you are. All that.
Yeah, pretty
only thing
much.
you have is just your survival instinct and your survival skills.
Yep. Literally.
So,
Man.
every day.
What was it? What did she say at the end?
Huh.
No one's coming to save you.
Oh yeah. You gotta save yourself.
Or something like that. Yeah.
No one's coming to help you, so you gotta save yourself.
Yeah.
You
Something
gotta
like
start
that.
saving yourself.
Yeah. It stuck with Julian.
W message. W message.
You guys notice them
That's
looking into the camera?
insane. Yeah.
Huh.
People
That was
looking
at the
into
end,
the camera.
though.
That the end and the sea monster.
Oh well, they looked into the
Monster?
camera at the end. I took it as because they were filming her. It was like an interview at first.
Yeah,
They're
but
like,
then
"You
at
picked
the
up golf."
yeah, and then also at the end when she's driving away,
She's driving. She does a little
she
smirk
looks.
up the
She
thing.
looked into the camera like,
Oh really?
That's what I was
Yeah.
talking
I
about.
didn't
wait,
catch
how'd
that.
She look, how'd she look again?
I didn't catch
Wait,
that
we're
actually.
done.
She looked back and she looked like, what the fuck?
I really didn't catch that.
Co-host.
really?
I killed
You
my
didn't,
co-host.
you didn't
With
really
me.
fudge with this.
So I used to love Survivor, like island movies. It's my jam, but I'm not used to them just being like two people. Like I haven't seen Castaway. Usually like stuff like this, I'm used to it being like a group of people. They slowly die off
Like
one by
some
one.
Lord of the Flies type stuff.
Exactly. So this was kind of like a new thing for me.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, just two people. But you got to think sometimes like they're on a private jet. You got to think like,
Yeah.
you know. But then again, it's like, you know, if that's your thing, then that's your thing. But yeah, I mean,
That's honestly why I liked it because I've always seen like group get stranded or crash or whatever. I've seen that. I've never seen two people and the entire time you're wondering when are they going to turn on each other. That's a different kind of plot, and they play with it so well that
They do.
I like
They
that.
do.
Yeah,
Really, I have no problem with like script, acting,
No, me
writing, anything. The only thing I had a problem with is the airplane scene just looks trash, and then the border looks trash.
Yeah.
Outside of
the
that,
budget definitely wasn't.
Some of the
budget
filming
was
so,
shooting
yeah,
on that
something
beautiful
like
island.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
crazy.
which probably some of it was probably CGI.
Yeah.
You think so?
Maybe that actual
Oh, for
like
sure.
X stone.
Yeah, that was definitely CGI.
The house.
Got
was
way to
definitely
get my hopes up.
CGI house.
Because it was almost like
It was real to me, damn it.
The jungle almost looked too pretty, but maybe that
Yeah.
was just me.
I'm sure there was at least some set.
Maybe that's just my like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
had-
watching some behind the scenes stuff, and it looks like they had a lot of fun shooting this. So, and it was some of it looked on location.
yeah,
So.
which it probably was. Yeah.
I mean, bro, there's plenty of billionaires, trillionaires that have islands.
Bro, and yeah, it's actually wild, dude. I mean,
Ratings.
my ratings. I think this is a good start to the year. I want to give this one like a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I base, you know, I've always said this on the channel, but like I always base it on if I would watch it
Again.
Yeah.
Same here.
And like I would watch it another time. You know, I would watch this a few more times. You
I
know,
would too, yeah.
I would definitely watch it a few more times. So I give it an 8 out of 10.
I like that.
Me, I'm gonna give it like a 7, flat 7.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know what to expect going into this one. I saw the trailer,
That's what
like
he said,
Chan
that's
said. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I knew the chick was gonna be the villain, which is fine and all. We just don't know how. Going into it. And honestly, like the acting was really strong. I enjoyed every part of it.
They carry it.
Yeah,
It's
they did.
just I don't know. There was a couple of moments in this where I thought the movie just could have ended, and it just kept going. But
Could have ended.
That-
like,
yeah,
you
coulda
mean
ended-
like just flat out just credits.
no, just cut like the story,
cut the-
wrapping up the story like right there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I liked everything else about it. It's just like I said, it's not my typical type of survival, movie. It kind of threw me off. But not a bad movie at all. Would I watch it again? Probably not for a while, honestly.
Well, I'll go a fresh 8. Unfortunately,
That's what I said.
to agree with Zoe, I'd have to go fresh 8. I really like this. The acting was incredible. That's really what sold it for
Shut
me.
the shining light on the whole film. Just
Yeah,
the acting
the acting
was
was
awesome.
was incredible.
It's very shallow. Like it starts off very like bullyish.
It's
Very
fucked up.
bullying.
Yeah, what's his name is very just one note,
Yeah, just one. Yeah.
but then it evolves and it becomes a whole thing.
his character goes up and down.
Yeah.
You're like, do I like this guy or do not like him? Well, I
Yeah.
definitely don't like him in the beginning, but okay, he's starting to warm up and start to become a good person. But no, he's still just a piece of shit.
And I mean, in his position, in his shoes, for me, like, I would want to get off the island. I don't think I'd be a fucking asshole before, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But I would want to get off the island. If I found out motherfucker was like hiding all this,
different motives for this one.
I think I give it 8.5. It's not really touching a 9.
okay. But you were strong on this. You liked it.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than like the film, like other than everything else, the filming was okay.
Okay.
Like it was smooth. But it was definitely probably my favorite movie
This year.
Yeah,
that just started.
That I've seen out of January.
Okay.
How many have you seen in this short month of January?
6 maybe.
Wow.
5?
Damn.
Wow.
And are you watching movies that you just don't even really care about too?
Yeah.
ASG, thank you guys so much for tuning into this ASG rewind of Send Help. First rewind of the year. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched this movie, let us know what you thought about it in the comments. When you subscribe to another Strong Geek, not only are you strong like you just won motherfucking Survivor, you're also strong in the mind and spirit. ASG, thank you guys so much, and peace.